So, when I first started, I always wanted to know how can I get higher tickets? I made $200 my couple of my jobs. I did some jobs for $99, and I'm always like, you know what? How do I get that How do I get those three $500 tickets? How do I get $700 tickets? How do I break that $1,000 ticket? And actually, I got somebody in here that just broke a $1,000 ticket in a day. Jason just did his first $1,000 day in one job. And so I want to talk a little bit about how to get higher tickets, how to be able to go get those higher tickets. And so a lot of guys always say, hey Beth, hey guys, how's everybody going? So how do I get those higher tickets? So I'm going to talk twofold here. I'm going to talk a little bit of how do we get those higher tickets, and then I'm going to talk about something that I actually watched. I know I'm going to get into a little bit of politics here, but I actually watched the biography or the Netflix film of Trump. And it was only up to 2016 when he first got president. And the way he holds himself through that movie is a lot of what I've been talking about here lately. And it's all up here, our mindset. And so, first off, how do we get higher tickets? The first thing we can do is we got to ask. We got to be able to set systems up, and we got to ask. We got to figure out who is our customer and who is not our customer. Like I said, when I started, I did my minimum was 200, but I did Groupon, and so they got $99 and I got $99, and that sucks. I'm not going to lie, that sucks. And so, when I first got my first $500 job, when I first got my $1,000 job, when I did a $10,000 job, when I did a $20,000 job, moving up from there was some things that had changed. My mindset had changed a lot. And so that being said, one way we got to be able to I'm going to tell you the practical way we got to get it is we got to do packages. We got to do different things like that. So Jason, how he was able to get his, the other Jason I'm talking about here, way he was able to do it, he was able to do the roof, the house wash, and the pool covering. And that was his $1,000 job. And so if we don't do packages, we're leaving money right on the table. And packages are a great way to be able to get more money. And packages are something that we have to be able to show it to be able to get it. And we got to be confident in it. And that is probably the most important thing you can do. So when I was watching Trump, Jason didn't close the ticket. Christina did, because he just posted that here. But so Christina he closed the job. She closed the job, I'm sorry, because she is the closer. And so if we don't have the mindset to do it, we'll never get higher tickets. If we have a mindset of, they'll never pay that. My competition, they are, my competition, I can't charge that. My competition don't allow that. I can't do that because, my competition or, there's nobody around here that live in high dollar houses. They won't do that. When I watched Trump's thing, he never talked negative his whole entire life. The way he talks that he's in his 70s, he talked that way when he was in his 20s. It's going to be a great day. This is the best year ever. This is the greatest job ever. Do you hear me saying any negative things? And when I talk that way, I believe it myself. And if I believe it myself, I can get you guys to believe it. Or I can get my customer to believe it. If I don't believe it, how the hell is my customer going to believe it? They're going to be like, well, you don't seem too sure on that. Yes, this is the greatest house wash you'll ever need. This house wash will last you 2 years. This house wash will make your house look brand new. And this is the most awesome house wash that you will ever have. You know, that roof up there, I can do the same thing. I can make that roof look awesome. I can make it look awesome. You know, that nasty looking driveway, we can make it look brand new again. It makes it look so amazing. Your house will look amazing when this is done. If I talk like that to a customer, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to do one of two things. They're going to be, he's crazy, or you know what? If I get that house wash, this house will. Are you sure this house will look amazing? I promise you. Look at all these houses that I've done. Look here. Look at these reviews that I've got. We are an amazing company. And if I talk like that, I can get my customer to believe it. And I bet you I can get more paying customers for that. Because a lot of times this is what I also hear. And this is coming from people that I'm mentoring and that. Jason, I just got too much competition. I just got too much competition. And you know what? You might have competition. I'm not going to lie. You might have competition. Don't worry about your competition. I am the best person out there. I am the best pressure washer, soft washer in this state. You want to hire me, and this is why. And if we can do that, and we can be confident in ourselves, and we are confident in our pricing, and we are confident in that $500 house wash that you wouldn't pay $200 for, and we are confident in when we package it up and it's a $1,500 ticket, it's a $3,000 ticket. That is how we can close things, and that is how we can get stuff done. You know, that is how we can get to that next level. You know, right here, I just seen this here because Central Illinois Power Washing. Don't do this to me, computer. I got too much stuff tonight to do. But Central Power Wash just posted packages are key, you know, and that is for sure the one thing you need to be doing. And if you're not doing packages, you're leaving high dollars on the table. You're leaving thousands of dollars on the table a day or a week. Packages are the thing that you have to do to be able to make sure. Packages are the key. For the month of July, we've had 19 jobs scheduled with a total of $14,000. But Central Illinois, he's been doing this for years. How about 3 or 4 months? Right here. He took my training. He did what I say. I preach packages, and I'm still preaching it. That makes our average ticket $750. That includes $2,000. Couldn't do that without packages. An average ticket of $750. Be confident in what you're selling. Be confident in this. Get a script. Learn that script. Practice that script. Be positive in that script and you will kill it. That's how you can do it. And it's all about the small things. If we do all the little things, we get 5-star reviews. Then we can say we are the best in this city. We are the best pressure washer in Northern Kentucky. We have 100 5-star reviews. There's nobody else in Northern Kentucky that's got 100. So we are the best. This is why you want to use this company. We will make you. We will make your house look the best. It is, you know, if you believe it and you tell it and you do it, you will have people behind you doing and wanting for you to come here. And that's me at the firehouse every third day and not working weekends. And he's not working. So he's going to do 14-2 and he's not working weekends and he's at the firehouse 1 to 2 times a week. That is what you call making really good money. So let's just say 14,000. Let's just say we do that for 6 months, a year. You think that can make a difference in your lifestyle? I guarantee you he don't make that at the firehouse. And let's just say he only brings in 10,000 and we put 4,000 into marketing and all the other things. Still pretty good money. It's a good hustle. And if you go and do it, you can do it. But Jason, I don't know where to start. Well, I'll tell you where to start. Go to pressurewashhelp.com/training, and that is a place you can start. And my computer's being a POS again. I guess I'm going to have to get me a new computer. But I also wanted to talk one other thing here real quick too. If you are training. Another thing is this is a place you can go to get all that stuff. I also I was supposed to have somebody else on here tonight. Mr. Coty didn't show up on me. I called him and let him. About 20 minutes beforehand, I'm like, Coty, are you coming on here? And he's like, Jason, I forgot. I'm at the lake. I'm like, well, you suck. But this is how we can do it. You are the best. A lot of people get in their mind that, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. If you have a mindset of that will kill your dreams faster than anything. You have to have a vision. You have a vision. You have to set goals to be able to reach that vision. If you don't ever set goals, you will never reach that vision. And the best thing that can kill your goals are people that are negative thoughts. Stay away from people that are negative. If you're around negative people, you will think negative. That is period. If you are thinking positive, if you can really get in there and push it and really go for it, and I am the best, I can do the best, I will do the best. I don't care what people are going to do. I don't care if people are going to knock me around. I am the best. I can go out there and do the best. I can be the best. And you will have the best looking house, and your house will look the best on the street, and your house will be the best for the year. I don't care what you come up with, but that will help you sell your business. If you're like, well, how about $200? Well, you're not even confident in your own money. If you're sitting there and you're like, I think I'm going to set $200, $250. Nobody's going to believe you if you don't believe yourself. And so you got to be confident in yourself. Ma'am, that is going to be $250, and your house, ma'am, that's going to be $450. Your house is going to be the most amazing looking house when we are done with this house. We do excellent work. If you're a one-man guy, I have the best equipment in the city, and I am the best, and all that kind of stuff will help you every day to be able to close a job. Love him, hate him, at the end of the day, he becomes president because of. And here's the thing, and like I say, I know people hate him, I know some people love him, but the documentary about him, he's been this, people are like, oh, he's been this way since he was 20s, man. He came in with confidence, and he did everything with confidence. And even if he knew it or didn't know it, he knew how to BS his way through it. I mean, when he was getting divorced and Ivanka was taking everything from him, he was right on. This is going to be the best year ever. And when he was losing everything, he was losing his yacht and bankruptcy and all that crap. Came out of his mouth. This is going to be the best year ever. You know what? If we think it, we can do it. You know what? Because you know what happened? It was the best year. He lost all his stuff, and then within that same year, he was able to freaking sell shares, and it blew up. And that's how he made all his money. And so, by being able to do that, will help you be able to make sure that you have an amazing business, and you will be able to grow it and be successful. So I put this link down here. It's pressurewashhelp.coty. These links are in the description. I will be in Roanoke, at the Softwash class down with Coty. And so if you would like to come down and have both of us will be teaching, and I will be bringing my presentation down. And so if you want to sign up, you can also just go to Softwash and sign up for the July 31st class. So that is something. And I will be sharing my thoughts along with his, and we will jointly do his class. And so if you would like to do that, go sign up. I think there's a limited amount of spots, but I don't know how many. I believe there's 30 spots, I believe so. And so this is something that if you want to go check it out, sign up. You'll get both me and Coty giving you information, and you can come see me down there. I will be there in July 31st. So definitely come down there. If you would like to host training, if you would like to host a training class, either Christmas lights or pressure washing, go to training host. It's a link down in there too, and fill out the form. So I know I've got a couple. I'm wanting to go kind of travel around a little bit and do some training, not just here in Cincinnati. So if you want to look at doing something like that, let me know. But that is something you can definitely do. But, I know this is a lot of times people will be like, it's all up here. At the end of the day, a lot of it's up here. I'm a scuba diver, and I'm a diver for Boone County Water Rescue. And even that is up here. Even that, we dive in places that most people would never dive. Completely black water. I've dove where you run right into two 750 watt halogen lights. Can't see nothing. And it's all up here. There's people, I've been doing that since 04. I've been a scuba diver since 04, diving for the dive team. And I've seen many people could never do a blacked out mask in the water. I knew a guy that swam every day, loved the water. He couldn't even get under the water to do regular scuba diving in regular water. All up here. This up here can do amazing things if you let it. If we tell it stupid stuff and we say it in existence, guess what? You will believe it. I used to say something all the time that I quit saying. I used to, and I've told you all, I've said it to you all. I've said it. I wasn't very good at sales. I quit saying that. I am good at sales. I do different tactics of sales. I do soft sales. I don't pressure you. I don't care what you do. But if you want to learn the best training ever, go check out pressurewashhelp.com/training. It is the best training ever. It will change your life. No, I'm just being funny there. So, but that is something that, I do believe that in business, the people that are the most confident, the people that are the most know their job of, I am the best. Now, don't get too cocky, because you get too cocky can get you in trouble. But, you do need to be confident. You need to be, if I'm writing out a script right now for our technician, for the phone conversation, the technician, and all that kind of stuff. Because honestly, I think that if you have a script that you can go down, bam, 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 one right after another. And I'm actually working on it this week. Can't is a bad word. You're absolutely right. That can't is 100% bad word. And so, this is definitely something that you have to be able to do. If you get on that script and you're like, and you don't have a script and you're like, hello, oh yeah, but wait a minute, let me figure out what I want to say next. You sound like a jackleg. If you want to sound professional, get a script. Practice it over and 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 over, so that it just like that. It's like an elevator speech. Here on first floor, we're going to see this here, and on second floor is the great thing of this, and this, and this, and on third floor, you know exactly what to say every time, no matter what it is. We all get the same questions that come in every time, and so if we know our job, we know our script, and you don't have to be the best pressure washer out there. I'm the best pressure washer out there. I know everything. Bull crap. Nobody knows everything. But we don't have to be that. We have to be confident. We have to be able to sit there and know that our customers are going to want to entrust us with cleaning their house, not screwing everything up, not killing everything, and all those things that go along with it. A lot of times everybody's worried about competitors. Well, my competitors, I'll tell you right now, Cincinnati has tons and tons of competitors. What's the link to tell you I want to host? pressurewashhelp.com. It's in there you go, training host. And so But, that is something that is for sure what we need to be able to do and be able to be successful. At the end of the day, that is what we need to do. I do have a mentorship coming up. It'll be a video mentorship. A couple people know about it more than others. And I will be bringing more information about that out this week. That will be limited spots. That will not, I'm planning either to do 2 1-hour FaceTimes a month, or it'll be 1.5 hour every for a month. And so that way, I will be going and helping you figuring out what we need to do if you need help with your equipment, with marketing, what's the next steps we need to do, what are the things to be able to take your business to the next level. If we're just starting out, then we want to get to wherever we need to go to. If we're at this range here, we want to get to 200,000, I can help you out. I can help you out to a certain point, and then there's a point that I won't be able to help you out. And so that is kind of my goal, and that is what I want to do to help people out. All right, I'm not going to probably answer a lot of these questions up here at the top. I'm going to scroll down here because there was a bunch. Got to get your head right. That's right, speaking. And this is somebody I need to bring on here also, because he talks something about that he's a big person in the pumpkin plan. I should have called you, dude, since my other one left. Wasn't able to get there. But the pumpkin plan, and that's what it talks about. Finding those customers we want, finding who we want to deal with and who we don't want to deal with. Some people we don't want to deal with because they are a pain in the neck and they're never going to be happy. And if we can figure out who those people are, we don't want them because we lose money on those people. Or make sure we charge enough so that way we don't have to it makes it worth us dealing with them. Jason, right. I might not be able to put them up there because my computer's being stupid again. I restarted it last week, and this week being stupid again. Jason, right? I hate needles. I do too. I was just telling a story. My wife and I was driving around today. My kids went with my mom to a church event, and I went with my wife, and we was driving around. And when I first started the fire department back in volunteer 2004, at time I started that same time as the diving, and I got my shots. That we had to get all these stupid shots, and I got all my shots. And next thing I know is I'm laying on the ground, passed out, with the nurse underneath of me. That she was this little bitty thing. I'm a pretty big guy. At the time, I was still big back then too. I'm 6'6", 250 back then, 260. And she's like, I didn't want you to get hurt. I'm like, just let my big butt fall and hit the ground and I'll be fine. But I do hate needles. Needles and me are not my friends. So I don't mind watching other people get stuck. And even sometimes I don't like that. But I got through every IV Friday in medic school laying down, but I did it. You have to do what others won't so you can have what others don't. A lot of that is just answering your phone. If you answer your phone, you can have whatever you want at that point. If you don't answer your phone, it does you no good. I got some comments here. Let's see if this thing's going to work. I'm going to keep scrolling so if it stops, I can keep going. Jason, last week I did a driveway and a sidewalk for a client in a subdivision. Their neighbors seen how it turned out. I picked up 5 more clients. Made $2,000 in 2.5 days. That's awesome. Awesome. I hate doing driveways. Driveways are not I don't like doing driveways. So I charge a lot. And you know what? People still pay it. It's kind of like deck cleaning. I didn't like doing deck cleaning. Or deck cleaning and sealing. I got up to $8 a foot and people still paid it. I mean, you know what the story of that is? People will pay you a lot more money than what you think. Because you think they won't pay it. They won't pay it because you're not asking. And if you don't ask, they won't pay it. That is how it works. Again, thanks for all your help. Jason, random question. Say you have a Softwash setup and you want to hook your pressure washer to your water tank also. Do you need to feed a separate pump to feed your pressure washer? You do not need a separate pump to feed your pressure washer. You can feed it off of your Softwash system tank. You can just put another bulkhead fitting in there and put it there. It don't need a pump to feed it. I need someone to go manage my AdWords. I have a one-time setup, and with that one-time setup fee, I will do a 45-minute Zoom call with you to go over what you need to do and how you can make sure that it's running properly. But I don't manage them anymore. Jake, you don't need a pump. Yep, about that. What's up, everyone? Getting my truck wrapped this week. Excited and nervous. Why are you nervous? It's going to be the best truck wrap ever in the whole city that you're in. Think positive. Positive thinking. Positive thinking gets you way farther. Glass half empty versus glass half full. You want to be a glass half full type of person because we can always get more out of it. Is it a full wrap, and how much is it? And that's the thing. If people are looking at getting wraps and stuff like that, you can get stuff, even half wraps or, half wrap and half not, and you still can get it looking good. But it's a partial wrap, but basically will look like a full wrap. Just kind of what I said, about $2,000. Yeah, that's about $2,000 to $3,000 what you're gonna get a wrap for. Build value in your business and charge accordingly. We tend to underestimate ourselves. And it's all because we don't. It's a mindset issue, at the end of the day, it's a mindset issue. A lot of us guys, including myself, or most people in here that I know, have a employee mindset. And what I mean by an employee mindset is, we think that, oh my God, I'm gonna make $200 an hour. My last job, I was only making $25 an hour, $60,000 a year. That's not the mindset we gotta have. If we have that mindset, we will not be successful. Period. We will not be successful. Period. So that is why we gotta have that mindset to be able to get that done. Why does this computer got to be so... I guess I'll be getting a new computer. I didn't really want to get a new computer this soon, but this is aggravation. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Unrelated question. Is there a good time to buy holiday lighting? I hear they are cheap this time of year. They're not going to be no cheaper than any other time, Jacob. And I'm setting up a website. I'm actually going to be selling for Bill Burgess, and so I'm going to sell through him. So if you buy them through me, you're going to pay the same price as Bill, but you'll kick me some back. Hey Jason, are you driving down to Southeast or flying? So I'm actually doing something with Bobby in Nashville the couple days before, and originally my family wasn't going to go, but now my family is actually going with me. So the 2 days I'm in Nashville, they're going to go sightseeing in Nashville, and so I'll be driving down. I was going to fly to Nashville, but there's no straight flights to Nashville, so it was going to take... So driving to Nashville is about 4.5 hours, and the time I do 2 flights, it's about 4.5, 5 hours, and you got to wear a mask, and I'm a rebel about wearing masks. You can say what you want about me, but it is what it is. So actually, I'm actually driving down early on I'm driving down on Monday, and I'm going to take that whole week, and we're going to do some vacation with the kids and stuff. What do you hate about driveways? Just takes too much time. I would much rather sit and spray a house and be done with it versus doing driveways, worrying about lines, worrying about getting the surface cleaner off the edge, busting the bar. Going most surface cleaners, unless you got a good 8 gallon a minute, you got to go slow, and I don't like going slow, so that's why I don't like driveways. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. So again, if anybody else wants to check out in-person training this month, you can definitely go to pressurewashhelp.com/Coty with a T. And that way, and the link is down here. And if you want to host, go down there too. When are you on the job? When we are on the job, our mindset is we are running for mayor. Smile, wave, ask when the freaking thing. I live in Nashville. Awesome. I love Nashville. Nashville is one of my favorite places to go. Nashville is really cool. I was down there 2 months ago, and I taught some guys how to do some pressure washing. I did a class down there for 2 guys, and I really like it. I'm waiting on circling super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Powerhouse. I am going Facebook Live on our group. Awesome. So in our pressure washing help group is a great place. A lot of people have problems going Facebook Live, and I really encourage you, if you're in that Facebook group, to definitely go and do some Facebook Lives to get used to being on camera, being used to not being scared, and all that kind of thing. Facebook Live can make you a lot of money, and it can do you a lot of good. Next week, I will be doing Zoom at 7 o'clock for the people that are in my membership. I'll send an email out, and I'll put it in my Facebook group. But it is next Sunday at 7, so if you have any questions and you want to bring them to me, that's a good place to do it. Mindset we are running. Oh, yeah. And ask them pass by people want their don't give 1 card, give 5. I never thought I would have got $400 a roof for TPO times 12, but I did because I asked for it. I probably would have done it for $250, but never again. So Greg I almost had Greg on here. We had like 15 minutes to get on here, and I wanted Greg to get on here. Greg has an amazing story. Greg has an amazing story like Central Illinois power washing. And honestly, this is why I do what I do. Right here for them two stories. But Greg really has a really good story. And Greg is one that is, he has put a lot of hard work into this, but he's been killing it, dude. Killing it. Gregory is, let's see if it'll pull him up, or it's going to be stupid. Gregory is someone that takes action at the end of the day. And it's not been easy road for him. He doesn't have the best of the best equipment. He struggles like anybody else, but Greg has been doing an amazing job and been building his business, been able to do his stuff for his kids. It has changed his life. This has literally, now he got laid off from his normal job, and he has went and done it. And so I really do want to have you on here, Greg, because honestly, these are the success stories that I think that I love to have. This isn't something about Jason. This is something about what you've done to take action, and you have done it. $400, 12, and it took him a day and a half, I believe it said. Day and a half, 2 days. He tried to do it in 1 day, but when you're climbing up and down a ladder 12 times or more, that sucks. Love the Zoom chats. They give me support and motivation I need. Love your content, brother. Keep it up. Awesome. And that's why I'm starting to do the Zooms for everybody in my membership, and that's going to be twice a month, and that's next month is that. If I don't have a full week, I go to the front of the neighborhood and do a house for free. If I have to, and rest of the week gets booked up in the same neighborhood for the first day. Guaranteed cleaning is contagious. Yeah, I don't like giving much away for free, unless I would be not doing it. And then I'm going for my Google reviews, because honestly, I believe my Google reviews are more important than probably referrals. That can be very good for you. Make sure to double check the spelling on your wrap. I had a sign completely misspelled a bunch of stuff. I probably got somebody else listening on here, and they had the wrong phone number. So definitely double check your stuff. The phone number, TPO is the white stuff. That's a roof. It's that composite stuff. It stands for something, but it's the white composite on commercial buildings. A lot of time it gets dirty, and that it has seams. A lot of times they'll put the gravel on top of it. Oh, that's right. You're the medic. You don't ever get up on top there with the fire truck. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just a type of roofing. I'm just starting out and working with a downstream out of a 5-gallon bucket until I get an X-Jet. What type of ratio should I use on brick and decks? On decks, you can go down to half a gallon of water, or 2 gallons of water and 3 gallons of bleach, or you can do it full strength. I don't like X-Jet, and I would stay downstream is what I would do. You can downstream straight. You just got to make sure that you are pre-wetting everything. If you're not pre-wetting everything, you can kill some stuff. Better to go cheap and make your own rig, or buy new. If you know what you're doing, then obviously it's probably to make your own. If you don't know what you're doing, buy new. That's probably would be my suggestion. The problem with going cheap and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to spend more money in the end by that time, because the reason why, definitely lesson learned for sure. Courtney Williams. Hey, I didn't say who it was. If you don't know what you're doing, I would definitely look at doing it through not building it your own. And not to say that you can, I'm just saying that trial and error a lot of times will get you'll spend more in the end by trying to half rig something versus just paying somebody to do it right the first time. We did a $2,700 job in one day last week. It's awesome. It can be done. Guarantee it. $10. Thank you for the super chat, Michael. I appreciate that very much. It was a roof, driveway, back patio, and driveway. That's awesome. What's this thing?
You're right. I pull the pre-connect and get in the fight. I don't mess around with it.
I don't know why this thing's going off on me. That's Jason on here and there. We run for mayor every day, even on charter buildings. Thanks for the awesome response. I have a video to put up on YouTube what should I use to edit them? Do you just use the YouTube editor or a separate program? That's a good question. So I actually have a couple different programs that I use. If you have an iPhone, you can use iMovie is a good one to start out with. Some other good apps that I like is, let me look them up here. I actually have 2 of them. I don't know if I'll be able to show them. One is KindMaster. KindMaster. It's KINEMASTER, and the other one is Video Leap. I like Video Leap a little bit better. It's video and then Leap, LEAP. I like Video Leap a little bit better because I can do a little bit more with my videos and I can add a little more cool stuff. There's audio files in there that I can add music to it. And so Video Leap, I can do a little bit more. Now, if you want to get high dollar and you want to spend lots of money, you can do all kinds of stuff. Video Leap and KindMaster, I believe, are like $35 a year. So it's not that expensive. Just pay for it for the year. Between those two, I would probably go with Video Leap. I like Video Leap better than KindMaster. I used to use KindMaster all the time. I like Video Leap better. And that's where you can put words on it. You can do all kinds of things. You can cut it and make it look nicer, faster, speed it up, all that kind of stuff. And it's not real hard to figure out. And there's plenty of videos on YouTube to figure out how to work it. But Video Leap is what I use to do a lot of my editing. And then that's what I do. So I like Video Leap. Gotcha. I was wondering. I live in Georgetown, and I wanted to take the class with you and Coty. Okay. Well, I used to work in Georgetown. I still work here in Georgetown. I haven't quit yet. I am going Facebook Live tomorrow. Come on, stupid. What up, Wild Wild West? How are you doing tonight? Nashville, yep, is cool. Gosh. This thing is being stupid. Stupid is, stupid does. Mama always said. But again, guys, if you want the best training ever in person with Jason Geiman and Coty, go check out pressurewashhelp.com/Coty. And you can find all about it. Or you can go to southeastsoftwashpage.com and then check out the training schedule. And we are on the 29th, or the 31st, I'm sorry. Jason's number one. Thank you. This thing always works good until I want to do something. What time of the year do you think we will see the work and phone calls start to slow down? You will probably start to see it when it gets cold. October, a lot of times if you do gutter cleaning, you'll stay busy in that. But a lot of times it's when it gets cold. What can I expect to learn from you in our Cody's class? How to do marketing and how to get business. And then we both of our classes are pretty much the same on the other parts of how to do everything. I go in a little bit more depth on downstream injection, but he doesn't. But the biggest thing is marketing. I teach ways of how to get to $1 million. Central Illinois, what's a good method of marketing? Google, Facebook ads. So on that, Andy, I would tell you, make sure your Google My Business is 100% filled out, and do everything you need to do in Google My Business. Make sure that you are getting reviews, all that great stuff. And then, it depends on how much money you want to spend. If you don't want to spend any money or very little, I would definitely do Facebook. And I teach all those different ways in there, but that's what I would do. Love the Zoom chats. They give me support and motivation I need. Love your content. Somebody keeps bugging me. Courtney put laugh out loud. She was the one that they may have put the signs on there. Thank you, brother. You're a godsend. If I can get my kid situation straightened out, I'll see you in somewhere. But I'll see you in Alabama. It's only 2 hours from me. Hey, Jason, sent you an important... I don't know what that is, but my computer's going. So it won't allow me to scroll. Yep. Hey, Jason, I sent you an important email. Answer it at your convenience, sir. Thanks. I seen it today. I would have been with my kids and family all day. Or I seen it when you sent it. I just been with my family. Definitely a lesson learned for sure. Haha, that was Miss Courtney. Definitely make sure that you're checking your signs. Wording can be one thing, but definitely make sure the phone number's right. Everything else can be misspelled. You need to make sure your phone number is correct. Someone wrote up something nice on Nextdoor, and those calls are already coming in. That's all it takes, man. It takes one person that can put you out there. Right. I want to learn the marketing. I really think... yes, they sent me proofs through email twice and checked it carefully. Everybody's is going to be looking at me through it. It's going to bring it in a lot more calls. Somebody actually was telling me in my class this past, 2 weeks ago or a week ago, when I had my last in-person training, that they screwed up their signs, and then they sent them more signs, and they screwed those signs up, and then they sent them more signs. So that they ended up with like 200 signs for the cost of like 10. So it actually worked out good for them screwing up the signs. Gosh. I wish this thing would work. I restarted it last week. I don't know if I need to restart it. Is it okay to ask questions off topic? It's about a pump and being able to run a bypass. Yeah, you can ask it. Where are you all marketing? Your location. What's that coming up for? I'm gonna shut this. See if that helps me. Shut this down too. Made it dark. Where are you all marketing? Everywhere. 35 gallon or 65 gallon tank. Just depends. Depends on what size tank you or what size machine you got. I've ran a 5 gallon machine off of a 35. A 65 you'll need for an 8 at least. I'm good, brother. Thank you for asking. Awesome. 3.5 gallon, 4,000 psi. Yeah, you can get away with 35 gallon tank. Fine. Signs. And before, after pictures on Facebook ads. I boost post, and that I didn't read the rest of it because my freaking computer. But signs is a great way to get business. If you're allowed to put signs up, this would be my suggestion for you. As long as you're not in, I know there is some places that you can't put signs up. I know that. I get that. Some places, when you get fined, you quit putting signs up. But if you're not getting fined, put signs up. And I would suggest go put 25 signs up a week. Put them up every Friday. Friday afternoon if you can. That way they will stay out till at least Monday. If they get pulled, who cares? Put another 25 out next weekend. And so that is what I would tell you to do, Adam. And if you go to pressurewashhelp.com/get signs, you can buy signs for like $350. That stakes the whole 9 yards. Don't go buy $10 per sign and put out $10 per sign. Go put out these $3.50 signs and place out 25 a week. If you really want to get giddy and you really want to get a lot of business, go put out 50. And that is what you can do to get business. You go put out 50 signs a week. That's 200 signs. That's $700. I guarantee you, you will make lots of money off $750. You would probably get close to $10,000. Here's the thing. You never know when that one sign is a $10,000 job. One sign can be a $10,000 job. One sign. One sign might be a $500 job. One sign might be a $3,000 job. One sign, all it takes. Because again, that one sign, that gets the phone number, and then we can go give packages, and now we've just made it blow up. And that is how it does. Can you walk through about what boosting is on Facebook and how it works? Yeah, there's actually 2 different types of it. And what I'm going to suggest, somebody had asked me in my training, I don't go real deep into the Facebook ad side. And the reason why I don't go deep into it, it changes all the freaking time. And so what I'm going to tell you on that is go get on YouTube and learn about Facebook ads. But the gist of it is you've got to have a business page. And if you have a business page, you can boost your individual post. That will get you okay, but you really need to go on the backside of Ad Manager and do it the right way there. You can still do it by neighborhood, that kind of thing. You can get it down real close. You can do all kinds of cool stuff with it. If you have a website, you can go get a pixel, and a pixel is a little thing that will follow you around. So when you're on Facebook and you've been to a website and you keep seeing that website coming around, that's what they did. They pixeled you and did that. So that is called warm traffic. When you're dealing with warm traffic, it's a good chance that they're going to buy from you, or a better chance. That means they don't know about you because they've been on the website. And so if you haven't already, I would highly suggest you go, if you have a website, go get your pixel and put it on there, even if you're just building that audience. Because eventually, once you want to, you can start building that audience, and then we can start sending ads to these people. And that is a great follow-up. If they come to our website, we're going to follow them around for the next week. And that way, and it's a lot cheaper to follow people with that pixel versus going the other way. And so with that pixel, it's a little code that you put on your website, and that is what that does, and that is how that works. How big of a buffer tank needed for 5.5 was thinking of getting I've used 65 gallon, I've used 35 gallon. And so if you have decent water supply, then you don't need a big tank. If you are in a place that has lots of wells and cisterns and stuff like that, go with a bigger water tank. All my trucks had 8-gallon minute machines with 65-gallon buffer tank. I only have one truck with a tote on it. We spray water, but we are really marketers. Actually, we might spray water, but what we really are customer service. We're all about, we're selling time at the end of the day. We are selling time. We're not selling a clean house. We're selling time. Anybody can pressure wash. We're selling time. And that is why what I was saying before is our mindset. What is their time worth? Are they a doctor and their time's worth $500 an hour? Then charge $500 an hour. Don't charge them $200, because then you know what? They're like, shoot, I can get 2 hours out of this guy. Charge what you know what you can get out. You get it. He'll say that's too much water. You're fine. You can come do a class here. I don't know if you can take the heat. They're 105 when I did the $1,000 ticket. I couldn't paste my pixel. Yeah, it does take some job getting that done. You were probably right. I'd have to do that in wintertime. And you know what? I might do a class down there in February, because you know what? It's cold as crap up here and it's not cold down there. Right. I want to learn the marketing. I really think I've learned a lot from YouTube when it comes to Softwash stuff. I have no clue on how to get business. That is the hardest part of this job. This job is easy to do. I've taught many 18-year-olds. I've taught many 19-year-olds. I've taught many 45-year-olds. Marketing is the hardest part of this job. If you cannot get business, it does you no good to start business. And so, we got to be able to go and get business, and that's what you got to do. Google My Business postcard is coming in 2 days. What's your whole phone number? What's your phone number? They cost a lot of money to get my phone number. I give that out to nobody, because everybody calls me and wants to ask me just one quick question, and that quick question turns into an hour, and I get nothing done in an hour. And it's not me being mean, it's part of it. Again, signs, Facebook ads, post, and target women between the ages of 27 and older. Also, Nextdoor app, that's the only marketing that he's done to get about $50,000 worth of work in 3 or 4 months. I've tried one Facebook ad for $10. Yeah, $10 is not a test. This is something that you have to do several tests at a time. This isn't something that we can go and do one thing and think that's going to get it done. That's not going to get it done. Got to get the baby. Good night, Jay. Good night, Nick, and have a great night. This is not something that we can think we can pay $10 and think it is. This isn't something that we're probably going to be able to pay $100 and say that's a good marketing scheme or not. We're probably going to have to spend some money to make money. That's how it works. Now, we can start down low, but at the end, we got to be able to do it. And there's my buddy Benjamin Baker. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know how much it is because my computer is being stupid. Oh, damn. I caught one of your live streams. Can you talk about the boosting? I already talked a little bit about that. My 8-gallon is bogging. Could it be my unloader valve? It could be your unloader valve. Thank you for the $49 there. Absolutely love the video. Hit the thumbs up, people. This is the Power Wash God. I wouldn't go that far. It's the king. 8-gallon a minute bogging. Could it be my unloader valve? It could be. It could be that the fuel filter could be bad. The fuel pump could be bad. The plugs could be fouled. All kinds of things can make a bogging down. Where are you allowed to put signs? I put signs everywhere. I put them at every corner. I put them everywhere. I put them on every busy corner. I put them outside of Home Depot. I put them bad boys everywhere. And you never know where that $10,000 sign might be posted. I had a buddy that had posted a sign in front of a trailer park, and it ended up being a $5,000 sign. You never know where it's going to be that high dollar ticket. Just bid my first stone-coated steel roof. It seems like you're not supposed to use SH on them. Help, please. Thanks. Stone-coated roof. What are you just cleaning the moss off of the gravel? I'm assuming. If you are, I'd use a house wash mix and maybe rinse it and do a rain style fall down to do it. Do I put prices on package list? I would put when they ask for a quote. That's when I would do it. Where do you guys put the signs? Like at stop signs or intersections, put some, and most are gone in a few days. Only get one job off 10 signs. Okay, so one job off 10 signs. If you put out 100 signs, that's 10 jobs. Let's just say you can't sell very good. 10 jobs times $300. Let's say you can't sell very good at all. 10 jobs times $200 is $2,000. So you spent $350. You're complaining because you're spending $350 for 10 signs, and you're going to make $2,000. I'll do that all day long. Who wouldn't? I'll do that all day long. Go put out more signs. Put out 25 a week, and now you're going to get 2.5 jobs. See how that works? Thanks, Rodney. I'm building a water tank this week, Jay. Hudson float valve. Yep, I got videos on it. I couldn't paste my pixel. Always pleasure. Don't have 8 gallon 2 in parallel. You can do 2 4s and put them in not parallel. You're gonna put them. Yeah, you're gonna put them in parallel because they're gonna come in and go out. Benjamin Baker, yes he is. You have some great info as well. I'm over in Ohio. This is a power washing guide you're listening to. Hey, I just want to make people the best pressure washers in your area. I want you to be the most successful pressure washers out there. I want you to be very successful. You are the greatest person. This is going to be the greatest year for you. That's what I want you to do right there. Be the best in your area. Be the greatest year you've ever had right there. All about mindset. All about positive thinking. Not negative thinking, all about positive thinking. Positive thinking will get you way far ahead than negative thinking. But Jason, I can't get no business. If you sit there and say you can't, you never will. I didn't know you could put signs anywhere. Yep, you can put them out there. Could you help me with the XJet ratio tips on 4 gallon minute? I don't understand the chart. Yep, don't put any of the things in there and water down your bleach at that point. And do it that way. Wow, I got to go a bunch. If you get a call from a nasty deputy telling you to pull your signs down, be nice to him, talk to him, apologize, and he may have commercial property needs to have clean. That's what you do if you get called. What is the price range on washing McDonald's? It can be anywhere. It depends on how much concrete you got. Depends on how much everything you got. I didn't know you could put signs anywhere. Yep, you can put them out anywhere, guys. You can put them out anywhere you want. If they get pulled, they get pulled. I always just put more out. 25. This is what if you want to go, put out 25 signs a week. If you want a better goal, put out 100 signs a week. 400 signs a month. People will know who you are, and people will call you for sure. It's a great way to get business. I've talked to 2 people. Last week, I talked to Benjamin Baker. He's gotten a bunch of money off of signs. I've talked to Donovan, the capitalist. He's grown a $500,000 business off of signs. Signs, signs, signs. 11 calls, 6 jobs on the first 100 signs, over $3,000. That's a good ROI in my opinion. I bought 100 more and put $500 into Google and had plenty left over. Scared money don't make money. Absolutely, Greg. I agree 100%. $3,000 for $350, 10% ROI. Who wouldn't want to do it? Just bought a 4-gallon 3500 PSI belt drive for $400 off Craigslist. It's somewhat older legacy pump, and the unloader valve is different than the ones I owned before. Can I shoot you an email or text you a pic? You can shoot me an email. I don't know if I'll get shot back or not, but you can shoot it to me. 11, so that is awesome. You people have no idea how right Jason is. Positivity is the key. It's called the secret of law of attraction. Whatever you think about the most is exactly what you will get. 100% true. If you think about negative things, and you will get you won't grow a business. Guarantee it. If you come into this business and say I can't for anything, you will not grow a business. Period. If you come into this business and say, well, that failed, what can I do to make it better? You will grow a business more than anything you will ever want to do. Or, well, that didn't work. What do I need to learn next to be able to get to the next level? That is what will get you to the next level faster than anything. Positive thinking, positive outlook is the best thing that you're doing. Law of attraction. I'm loving it. That is so true. I have a $300 house wash tomorrow. I have to put out more signs. I have 7 5-star reviews on my site. Some customers left like a paragraph about me and how great I was. Because D, you are an awesome pressure washer. You are the best in your area. You will go out and get more reviews and be the best that you can be out there. That's what you got to do, dude. When people tell you that you are awesome in a paragraph is the best thing. That's why I say that is better than any referral that you could probably ever get. Because there is some stranger out there that has no clue who you are, and you start getting 25, 50 of these things, and they're telling this guy is the best and he does this the best, the best, the best. You can sell it even more at that point. And whoever the jackleg that just gave me the thumbs down, you can go screw yourself too, because you are the worst person out there and you can go to hell and all that stuff. Not really, but that was a little far. But hey, what the heck. But yes, you can definitely go out there and be the best pressure washer you can be out there. My wife's sitting over here. She didn't like me saying that to the negative dislike, so they're probably not even on here anymore, but that's all right. D liked it, so that's all that matters. Again, guys, if you want to go check out my in-person training, it's going to be July 31st. I wish this computer worked. Assume the sale. The moment you walk up to sell the job, if you're thinking, oh man, that don't have this kind of money, they won't buy. Then they won't buy. But if you assume they will say yes, they will. That is great right there. Actually, I did some talking with, the more times than not, they will say yes. It's all about assuming the sale. Assuming the sale and being positive, and you are the best. You're the best company. You have the most reviews in there, and that is what you're really wanting to try to do. And that is 100% true. Again, if you want to go to in-person training with me and Coty, we're doing a class together down in Alabama. You can go check that out. Also, I also had something else on here that I wanted to do too. I don't remember now. How much should I put on my next Facebook ad? Test. That's something that you have to test. Do $10 and see how it does. If it starts to get if you're getting a lot of views and a lot of clicks, put more money onto it. If not, then don't. Screenshot those reviews and post a photo of them. You can also take that review and put it as a Google post. You can put it in Facebook, put it on a Google post. You can put an app, you can download a thing on there, and you will be able to do it there. It was probably, I'm not even going to go down that road. Mike Moore, you're funny. Probably WNC Wash Pros. The guy who thumbs down you is the person who is most jealous and not even close to the term successful. You're probably right, Benjamin. Again, Ben, let me know. I'll send you some dates that I'm going to try to get up in your area, and then we can get together. So that's the 3 Pro. Go get them, Jody. Again, if you want to learn training on how to do everything and how to grow a business, go check out pressurewashhelp.com/training. I should be back on here Wednesday as long as nothing comes up. I'll be back on here Wednesday night. I got to get on a better schedule of getting some videos up. I've kind of slacked on my videos. Being that we are in July, I'm going to try. We look forward to working for you on initial contact phone. Yeah, exactly. Assume that you want to. Yep, initial contact, text phone. We look forward. Yeah, use those positive words and use that stuff to actually help get people to do it. That is definitely there. In my training, I go over everything you need to know about pressure washing. Everything from how to start a business to marketing. My marketing stuff is pretty intense in there. Like I say, I'm getting ready to write some scripts for my in the marketing side of it, so that way you can learn those scripts to be able to just repeat it like that and just walk one thing to the other. I've listened to some phone calls of people doing sales, and it's horrible. It's horrid. I'm like, I wouldn't buy from that person to save my life. They're like, but Jason, I'm not a very good speaker. There you go. I'm the best speaker ever, and you tell yourself the best, you can do it. And you know what? If you practice it, you'll get better at it, and you will be able to be the best there is around there to sell that stuff. If we are just nice, calm, and just we go, hello, I'm Jason. I'm with pressurewashhelp.com. How may I help you today? Well, Jason, I need some pressure washing. Okay, we can assist you with that. Tell me a little bit more about your project. Does that sound a lot better than, Bob here? Am I supposed to say something, or is the customer supposed to say something? That is definitely reason why we want to do that. So, that is exactly why we want to do what we do. So again, check that out. Go check out Coty's sign up there. That's where the sign up is. If you go to my in-person training, that is not where you want to sign up for it. You want to sign up for it on Coty's page, so that way we're not trying to. That way we got an idea of how many people will be there. Let's talk about marketing and Facebook on Wednesday. I'll definitely think about that. He's the best thumbs downer. His negativity. He's the best at it on his own crap. But again, hope you all have a great week. Hope you have the best week ever. Go out there and do the sales that you need to do. Go put the signs out there, the signs that you need to be putting out there, and be like Ray. Be awesome. That's what I want you to be like. Be like Ray Notorial and be awesome. Ray is awesome, and I want you to be awesome. Benjamin Baker is awesome, and I want you to be awesome just like him. And you all can do just either one of those two people. Both of those people are very awesome. They do very good work. Do they struggle sometimes? They're awesome people, and that's all I got to say about that. Go out there and kill it like they do, and get to that next level. Be successful and go have an awesome week. And you stupid computer, you be awesome too. Because this computer is